Thank you again for joining me again as we take you to the third episode or third part of our training. That so far our focus was to make an advanced training for both our local business person and professional business persons in the social market. We had a review on what we have done for the first year during our trainings on a more of a digital professional business side, and also on our second year whereby we are more emphasizing on local farmers and the local hawkers or business persons in the market. And so in the third year, we thought of how do we bring these two people together. And so we started by doing a training that is investing on a beginner training that could involve our local business persons and also our professionals in the same training hall. And we emphasize much on what is your thought, what is your interest when you are starting a business and are investing in a business as a beginner. This was our first training on January, on which after that, we thought it was very, very wise of us to start training on money agencies business. So because most of our business are running within running based on the currency, on the capital that we need, we gave an emphasis on money agency business where we touched on the business that related to money. How can you run this M-Pesa business? How can you run this bank agency business? How do you run this exchange business? We wanted to give our people a picture on how money itself can be managed as a business. Then from that, we made a step and then said like, now from where we have reached, we want to talk back again about marketing. And so when we went back to business marketing, we trained both the local people on how they can market their business from where they are in their farm place into their market system, into their families, or then bringing the same marketing into the digital world where they can employ the market or they can use the social media. We also inculcated the ideas of the digital professionals on how they can help our local farmers, our mama and baba back in the market or in the farm to ensure that their marketing or their business or their products can be seen or their services can be seen worldwide, starting from where they do their business. After that, we had to bring an interest on how we understand on where we can get money, because now the business we are doing were more of professional business, both our professional local business person and the professional persons in the market who are still waiting for their job. And so we give an interest on government bonds and tendering. These are the kind of business that we wanted them to understand that somebody can still just run a business that does not involve him too much, but involve getting this tender, having this kind of employees, having this kind of skilled person, this equipment, and then they can have such kind of a capital which they can get from government bonds, loans, and so they can run this business successfully. Most of them understand the sources of working capital to run our business, where we have the family as the key persons, we have the borrowing from the loans or our personal savings. And so when we thought of giving them an idea on how they can do tender and have government bonds, most of them were so much interested. And at that level, we started now incorporating a fully fledged business persons in the local community and also professionals. And we started looking deep into how to get these products that we could sell. We share with them about the markets on where we can get the product, both internally in our country and then externally. And that is where we came up with another third training on our fourth month about import and export training. We gave much emphasis on where we can get the product. We started by highlighting our main retailers, our main wholesalers within our country. That is within our capitals, where we can, capital cities like Nairobi, Kisumu, or Mombasa, or some of the big cities that are coming around. We also gave them a connection of the exporters or the importers who have interest on getting product from the other side, on how they can also break the chain of the between the manufacturer and the final person who they are, and can get the product directly from the exporters. With that will help them to reduce the cost of the tax and also to get the bulk good at the right prices. This gave us a very big insight, and we were really moving into a more advanced way, and we thought now from where we have reached, we need to teach these people about the professional business trainings. So when we were emphasizing on professional business training, we thought like now we want to run and legalized entities or companies that need to be registered. We took them through the process of registering an individual business, a group business, an organization, a company, or whatsoever of legal entity, and the requirement, the numbers, what you need to put together, how you can create a reliable source for your company, and how you can use this your company to now partner and move into big businesses. This now brought us into a more advanced level, and we are now more happy that our training has been, and it is going to continue into the 4th year. While this year we are still bringing more people to the board and trying to group our training so that the people who come on the board can now also benefit from different categories of the training that we have had so far in our last 3 years. We continue to welcome you on board. We are still here always to take you through an individual or a group of individual training. On our 1st year training, that is to train the digital people, the young professionals who are still maybe don't have a capital to run a business that can run digital business. We have also moved into more advanced where we can help